I went to see a movie titled Everything Went Fine, and yeah, I won't be a spoiler, so I wanna show my uh, what I thought after watching this film without showing um, the end or like specific story of this film. So this film is, yeah, an elderly man in 80s experienced brain infarction, and it made him difficult to live a normal life by himself and in a hospital. Yeah, and hospitalized. And he suddenly said uh, he wanna die. So he, I mean, euthanasia. He wanna do euthanasia and and end his life. And main character of this film is his daughter, and she and the people around her um like think a lot and discuss so many things, and finally made their conclusions. And I wouldn't say that conclusion, but apart from the main topic of this film, I thought about euthanasia. So in my country, Japan, euthanasia is not allowed, and I think that's the opinion of um, majority of um, countries, I guess. So, but at least in my country, the discussion about this topic is too much focused on the side of patients, not the person who execute. Um, Especially like doctors and like the people who are, yeah, who are in the hospital. So of course it would be a huge burden on them because they finalize uh, because they end the people's life, which is obviously a big deal. But people often tend to like regard that person only as a doctor, not human being. So yes, doctors have that responsibility. Or doctors, it's their job. That's end of their discussion. But I don't think so. Uh, it, it also applies to the discussion of death penalty. Um, Again, I mean, death penalty is uh, allowed in Japan, which I strongly disagree. And but people often like focus on the like victims, or like people uh, who did crimes or who are killed by that crimes, and the fearing of those people or their families. And yes, they're important, but the often people miss the point that the mental burden on the people who actually execute the death penalty, and which I think are extremely important. And yeah, again, these kind of discussions are not the main topic of this movie, so you can enjoy this film after like listening to this podcast. But yeah, I was thinking about uh, this kind of things while watching this film. Yeah, again, yeah, and one more thing, I went to see that this film in a very mini theater in Tokyo, which holds around 100 people. Yeah, at least no more than 200, which is relatively small size in Tokyo. And during the period of pandemic, one of my favorite mini theaters was closed due to the dramatic decrease of people who come to that theater, and I felt sad. I yeah, I felt I should I should have uh went that theater more often. So I decided to keep supporting this this kind of small theater because they often um uh yeah, their lineup of film is very culturally significant. So I also enjoy the like big theaters and like trendy topic and very the films that's very popular actors and are actors appeared, but I um, if you focus only on that um, big big cinema, that's um, it's not good balance in terms of diversity. So I will try to go to mini theater uh, as often as possible.